Gumball, Gum 1, Gum Wall, Gumball, Gum 1, Gum Wall, Gum everyone. It's your boy, Bangarang, Rufio, Candy Edition, of course. So, let's get to it. New location, we got a barbershop up in BFE. I'm not even sure where I'm at, but we're somewhere up in LA. Pretty good stuff going on right now, because I actually was proactive yesterday and I found a candy machine that I liked that was on sale. I took the initiative, we worked out a deal. I booked it all the way to San Bernardino to pick up this machine yesterday, and fortunately, what happened? A lot. I was proactive, I was productively being productive. Good thing I brought my work clothes with, because that was the pizza shop. Yeah. So no, I picked up the candy machine yesterday, and then at work in between tables, I was making phone calls, trying to hustle and bustle, find locations, and sure enough, this is so random. I called the place, and then I see that it said Los Angeles on my phone, and I was like, too far, hang up. Before I even finalized the call or even just took the, yes, no, maybe so answer, I just, Los Angeles, click. Sure enough, I get a call or a text back saying, hey, did you call me earlier or something like that? And I texted him saying, oh yeah, I was just seeing if you wanted a complimentary triple head corn candy machine in your waiting room. He's like, you got time to talk? I was like, yeah. So he calls me, we talk, tell him about the candy options. I tell him what the deal is, and he's like, oh yeah, I get a lot of kids that come to my haircut shop, so that actually would work out really well. And I'm like, did you say kids? Lots of kids? I'm like, man, kids love candy, I'm like, okay, because you know me. Think big, grow big. I'm not going to say, I did initially, because I didn't take the phone call, because I canceled a phone call, and it kind of taught me a life lesson, hey, just because it says LA doesn't mean you shouldn't ask, because look at that, the guy contacted me back, and it ended up being a new location that I just set up right now. And you know what, the funny thing is, it's probably going to end up being a great location. So think big, grow big, say yes to everything and anything. We could talk about how the gas to get up here and the time, is it worth it? But hey, I keep drawing back to my same conclusions, which is going to be, if I visit my brother, if I go play in a poker tournament, if I happen to have to run, or an excuse to go to a club, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Eventually I'll make it out. I have this machine maxed out, stocked up to the limits, and I'm confident that I won't have to check on it for 3 months, right? So that means, and that's give or take. You never know. The thing, of course we want it to sell, but we don't know at what rate. So the machine could last 4 months before it needs candy, could last 2 months. What I'm trying to say is I may only have to come up here 3 times out of the year. It's not something that I have to check on weekly or monthly. You don't have to do that. Sure, my closer locations, I can, monitor them if I want. But month to month, I'm thinking no, every 2 months. You know what I mean? Farther locations, 3 to 4 months. Why not? And then 3 months, okay, so 3 times out of the year I come up here. Big deal. Not even a big deal. And the nice thing is, I'm thinking big. I'm growing big. If I want 100 machines, I got to think outside of my area. I got to think outside of just my surrounding, town or city. It's bigger than Orange County, right? We're growing into LA, we're going into Long Beach, HB, Hell, if someone in San Diego wanted one, I'd consider it. I probably wouldn't do it. I never go out that direction. But like I'm saying, like, hey, I want to get up to 100 machines. I want to get up to maybe 200 machines, you know? Some guy texted me on here, sent me a message, hey, something about, hey, are you making enough to make a living off of doing this, you know? And the answer is absolutely not, you know what I mean? ... absolutely not yet. Not right now. We're not there yet. I only have 12. This is going to be 13, right? But like I said, we're using the powers of decimals. So if we move over to 10, maybe that's an extra shift in passive income. But if we move up to 100, yeah, you know, I was quoting anywhere from 10 to 30,000 a year in sales, right? In revenue. Which sounds kind of crazy to think about. Like, wait a second. You're telling me that you're going to make $30,000 in a year with just having 100 of these machines set up? I love math, okay? Mathematically, statistically proven, let's just say all the machines are making 15 bucks, right? Times 100, that's 1,500 a month. Times 10 months, that's 15,000 plus 2 more months. We're at 18,000. That's 15 bucks a location. We're hoping to get locations that make more than that. So let's just jump straight up to 200. Let's just think the world right now, 200 times that number over. We're at 18,000 times 2. That's 36,000. Granted, in sales, not profit. Okay? But still, right there, we're at 36,000. That's wild to think about, because I'm pretty sure my W-2 for working my freaking ass off 5 or 6 nights a week from 3 to midnight and feeling like I make bank. On paper, I make 65 grand. Of course, I make more because I'm not, there's cash tips that, are no here nor there, nor in Uncle Santa's pocket, right? But what I'm trying to say is, hey, if I'm making 65 on paper, and we're talking about potentially being able to make anywhere from 18 to 36, wow. I mean, that is straight up like half a year's worth of me working my ass off. So if I had better locations that were making $25, now we're talking about 2,500, right? Now we're talking about 25,000 to 20 to 30,000, 2 times over to 200 machines. Now we're talking about 60,000, 50 to 60, right? 100 machines. We're fantasizing, but let's fantasize, right? If it keeps us motivated, right? Because we know one thing for sure's, absolutely hands down. If I don't try something, then guaranteed I'm stuck working my 3 to midnight, 6 days a week for the rest of my life. We know that for sure. And that's if I'm lucky. That's if my body holds up. That means I keep my composure and show up on time, which is freaking hard for me to do, and looking presentable, which apparently I'm looking pretty dirty. I'm showing up late. You know what I mean? On top of that, I kill it. All right? Best serving Jedi, the Kobe Bryant, my servers, my, coworkers would say, Kobe Bryant of serving, right? Their words, not mine. So what I'm trying to say is, we know for certain that I should have done my video over here so we didn't get all that traffic in there the whole time. But this is how it is. I'm on a side street. It's not as nice as I was anticipating, or I just preferring, to the point where when I drove around here and found the spot and was driving to the parking, and saw like the front of the shop, I was almost going to say, nah, I think I'm going to pass on this, but thanks anyways. And then I thought, dude, what is passing because I don't like what the area looks like? Hey, anything's a gamble, right? We're taking a chance and rolling the dice on something. Yeah, you could say, hey, the machine might get stolen. Someone might break in and break. Hey, you know what? We're taking a chance. And the nice thing is I can do this all on my own. not as expensive as other rolls of the dice, like full-on snack machines or soda machines. I am going to get into real estate soon. Very excited about that. First house in Vegas coming up. Maybe I'll start doing videos on real estate. I'm spending so much of my time either working on candy machines or working on real estate. As much as I want to go play some poker, which I'm tempted to do since I'm now up in LA by some of these casinos, and just watch movies and just go to clubs and dance. Dude, I just know that if I do that stuff, it's taking away from my time that could be spent on these side hustles. And these side hustles are the ones that are going to get me to escape from my 9 to 5, right? And my life, now that I'm turning 40 this year, oh, why aren't you having fun? Why don't you mess around? It's hard for me to have fun these days, knowing that I have to go into what I call a bird cage from 3 to midnight, 6 days a week, and I have nothing to show for it. I'm tired of that. And I know dude, if you're watching this, you are too. You are, okay? And you want to know that dreams happen and people can't escape out of the matrix or just the 9 to 5. Dude, I grind every day. And guess what? It's my day off. You don't think I want to just sit on my ass all day? Trust me, I do. All I want to do is sit on my ass, right? But I know if I do, I'm going back to my job tomorrow. I don't want to go back to my job tomorrow one day. And so guess what? On my day off, what did I do? I went to go pick up candy. I sat in traffic. I came up here. Okay, I'm setting up the candy machine. Getting it one more location, one more step closer to my dream of, hey, maybe even if I didn't quit my job, how nice is cutting my hours in half? What if I work 2 or 3 days a week because I make so much money in real estate and in candy machines? And then eventually I don't work anymore. I want my freedom. I don't have freedom. We don't have freedom. Our time is our freedom. How much time do we have? How far away can we venture from our work? That is true freedom. Okay? If I quit my job because I made so much money in passive income from these candy machines and from real estate, and I was able to travel the world, live where I wanted to, and just do my thing and have 24/7 almost of all my time, that's pure freedom. And that's pretty much my focus these days. That's all I really want, because I'm looking into the distance and all I see is, dude, there's a grip of us that work at this restaurant. Dude, hey, if we have to be stuck in a restaurant, we got to be stuck as servers working at a restaurant. This is it. This is the one you want to be stuck at. But I'm looking around at all my coworkers, my buddies at work, and I'm seeing 10 years at here. I see 15 years here. I see 20 years here. I see 25 years. I see 5 going on 6, going on 10, right? And I'm thinking, oh my God, what are we doing? I wish, dude, I tried to get these guys to band together so that we could escape out of here faster and pool our money, our purchasing power, because we do have real strong cash flow here. To work together to try to escape. But dude, getting people, and that's why we all individually are stuck, because we don't work as teams or units to try to better our situation, right? And that's the nice thing about these candy machines, is I can do it all on my own. That feels very empowering, being able to, I drive a toy Miata, a 2-seater. Oh, you can't fit those machines in there. How are you going to? Everyone's a naysayer. Everyone's going to nag on you and tell you can't do it, and an excuse to stop and to quit. Oh, if I told someone, hey, this location's up in LA. LA? You can't go to LA. You can't go to LA. You live in Orange County. It's too far. You're not going to make any money. The gas, the time. You know what? What the fuck do I have to lose? Okay? I'm stuck. I'll keep saying it over and over, dude, because I'm living it over and over. It's Groundhog's Day for me. 3 to midnight. I go in there and work my ass off, dude. I work my ass off. I do a great job. The guests love me, I think everyone that I work with doesn't mind me there, you know what I mean? Because And the thing is, I don't talk much. Everyone else messes around and jokes around, and I wish I did. But for me, it's like I just kind of want to like lay low and do what I'm supposed to do. And when I'm at work, focus on work, you know, wow the guests, make as much money as possible, you know. On the side, I'm calling locations because that's how bad I want this. You know, that's how bad I need this right now. It's all I care about. So I'm taking a chance. At the end of this, maybe I have 100 machines. Maybe I don't get up to it, you know, but let's fuel the fire, baby. You know, let's keep the eye on the prize. Let's go check out this new place. All right, let's check it out real quick. We just set it up, and I have some very exciting news. Starburst just made an appearance on the gumball section. It's very exciting. It's my first time using it, and I think the margins are going to be solid, and everyone's really going to like it. Here we go. This is where we're at. This is real time. This is real life. This is what's going on, right? Got the barbershop. All right. But you know what? This guy has had action. Cool little spot too. Very cool looking shop going on over here. We do have the black on black Weaver double gumball candy machine right here. The nice thing is, as you can see, making an entrance, the Starburst, very cool to use as a supplement instead of the gumball. Of course, I wish this was a specialty gumball, which we'll probably switch or upgrade in the near future if we see that they are selling traditional peanut M&Ms, just kind of round everything out. The nice thing about the Starburst, you get 2, 3, or 4 Starbursts on a pull, so it's actually pretty generous. I think everyone's really gonna like that, and I'm excited to see how the sales are. So probably going to put it somewhere else. Maybe probably by the front door over here. Would probably be the best spot, but you know, there's a couple cool spots to check out. So yeah, once again, this is number 13 signing out. Barbershop up in LA, and you know, once again, real quick, I'm really proud of myself because I booked it to San Bernardino to pick up a machine. I found a location the same day, and on my day off, the very next day, here you see, I spent my afternoon setting this whole thing up. That's how bad I want it. I spent all day yesterday working on getting the machine. That's what it felt like. As soon as I woke up, proactively scouting out, finding it, going to pick it up, right? Working on it. In between tables, I'm calling locations. In between tables, think about that, all right? In between tables, I'm calling locations. That's where I'm at right now. And here I am, the very next day, setting it up, just like that, number 13. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is a journey to 100, and I'll tell you this. If I get to 100, there's a chance that we do up to 200. Let's just go. Let's go for the glory Huckleberry Finn. Let's not even put a cap on it, but I'm telling you, I mean, it feels so good. Last year, hey, what are your assets? What do you own? Nothing. This year, what do you own? Hey, nothing, but I got 13 candy machines. How many am I going to get this year? Comment at the bottom. How many do you think I'm going to get this year?